Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And there's the handoff. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll try the right side on the toss. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Jones. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punch it zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Second down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Jones. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Running past the 35. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Miami.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Using his legs here. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's a bunch formation. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Movement here from the tight end. Looking downfield. It's Jones. Trying to extend the play. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Second and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return now from midfield. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Running back has it on the screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Throw to the running back in the flat. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it second and short. Looking to chuck it again. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew it. If anything, I'd expect him to...
Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now look at the return after the interception. He sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking to pass, it's Jones. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, give me a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Seahawks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And that is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Great move there. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. There's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14. Returner runs out of bounds.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Dropping back, it's Jones. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Miami, 21.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense drops that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. They're going to run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looking to throw. It's Jones. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Mike,
again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Eludes the rush. He's moving out of the pocket. Contact as he threw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 42, Miami 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Looking to scramble now. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Canes will line up here on first down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Tight end goes in motion. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Oh, a reverse. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Oregon. This offense cannot be stopped. Now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Comes the Miami offense back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. Football comes out, and the defense jumps on.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're going to run it. A change of direction. Touchdown, Ducks. And this one is getting ugly.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. When he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a first down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Jones. He's moving out of the pocket now. Picks up the first down. Got space, looking to score. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Touchdown, Oregon. To stretch the lead, the route is on. set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whenever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and